This acidity, this dancing acidity that makes it really a lot of fun.
I'm Matthew Horkey. For the last 7 years, I've traveled around the world tasting thousands of wines annually in search of the most unique, exciting, and expensive bottles on the planet.
Wine ultimately wants to become vinegar. So when you open a bottle of wine, it starts interacting with oxygen. It starts breaking down, it starts oxidizing, and that path to becoming vinegar expedites. Alcoholic fermentation is an anaerobic process. It takes place without the presence of oxygen. However, during certain winemaking techniques, oxygen is introduced slowly to soften the wine. But in terms of fresh, white wines that are supposed to be drank relatively young or that are aromatic, the exposure to oxygen is really limited. So most wines will start to degrade after they become exposed to oxygen. I find with cheaper white wines, they go down pretty quickly after you first open them. There are a few exceptions. High quality white wines made from this grape get a little bit better after they've been open for a few days. And that grape is Riesling. So 2 days ago, I did a big blind tasting of 12 Rieslings, 11 of them from Washington State, 1 of them from Germany. I'll put that in the description box and the link below. I've seen in comments in the past, a few people have requested a blind tasting video of how the wines do after a few days. It's been 2 days since these been open. I'm gonna check them out. I'm not gonna blind taste all 12 of them. I'm gonna blind taste 5 of them because all 5 of these had a screw cap, so they had a little bit more exposure to oxygen. I'm gonna blind taste them, and after that, I'll look at the order that they were in 2 days ago, see if they've changed or if the scores had changed. You ready to rock? Let's get it. Okay, like always, I'm tasting with my Gabriel Glas Standart edition. I love these glasses. I have a link below. Helps the channel if you purchase them. And yes, I don't mind if they have spots because, you know what? I don't want to put them in the dishwasher. I don't want them to break. These are great for Riesling. Got my trusty legal pad. Let's go. Wine A, nice, but a little bit tight. Lime, white, peach. It's kind of muted. It's not like a real it's not showing me a ton right now. Palate is a different story. A lot of tension there. Still have the lemony sensations. You know, I'm not really gonna get into all the Riesling and what I'm looking for. If you wanna learn more about that, check out the first video I did with these wines. I'll put it in the description box below. The tension here between the lemon flavors, the mineral notes, the acidity is really nice. I just want a little bit more from the nose. But pretty nice. Let's check out Wine B. Wine B is very mineral, a little bit tight, but it's showing me something. Oh, it's really, really, really expressive on the nose. White flower, lemon. Wine B is zippy, full of flavor. Really has that kind of electricity on the palate. Long finish too, I like it a lot. Wine C smells almost like it's sweet, like it's less, you know, Riesling sometimes has like this flower note, this electricity, fresh fruit notes. When it's a young Riesling, this feels like it's more like dried fruit, like it's tired out a little bit. Palate, again, different story. I would a little bit of a prettier nose, but there's still, Riesling has this acidity, this dancing acidity that makes it really a lot of fun. Whatever this is, I don't think this wine is showing as well as I would expect it to. All right, Wine D. Wine D, it again doesn't have as many floral notes. When I'm looking at fresh Riesling, I want floral notes, lemony, apricot type flavors. Wine D, I'm not as happy with at all. Wine E smells nice. You know, it has like some more kind of yogurty type notes, zingy, but it lost some fruit. Like on the back end, it's just kind of acid water. Hasn't gotten as nice. That's a little bit disappointing. I was expecting all the Rieslings to get better, like I said, but not all of them are showing super well. I was all hyped up to show you, yeah, look at Riesling, it gets so much better. I think I was a lot more excited tasting some of these 2 days ago than now. We'll see how it is. Let's do the reveal, shall we? Okay, in last place, didn't show the best right now, is wine number E. I have it at 86 points, 86 plus. Like I said, I think it fell off the fruit, just wow. So, Sleight of Hand Cellars, The Magician, 2021. 90 points, a couple days ago I had it, so, you know, it went down a little bit. It is what it is. Okay, let's go here. We still have some nice wines. Wine D, I felt like it just was a little bit flat. It had some nice tension. This lost acidity, which kind of made me a little bit disappointed. Let's see what this is. I have it at 87 points. This is the Dineen Vineyards Yakima Valley Riesling. Yesterday I had it at 89 points. Today it's showing like an 87 point wine. Not a huge variance. You know, statistical variance, I think when they're in competitions, if you're within 2 to 3 points, if you're blinded and given a wine again, you're I think you're generally okay. Okay, let's see these three. These three still showed really well. Wine A, I wanted more out of the nose, but it had beautiful tension still that I want. In Riesling, I gave it 89 points. Let's take a look here. This is the Evergreen Efeste Riesling. Yesterday, this was in 6th place with 91 points. I have it at 89 today. Not too shabby, but it didn't improve. Shoot, I'm looking like a liar and a hypocrite. I'm looking like a liar. Okay, these two here, still plus 90 point wines. Let's take a look here. Wine C, the nose was a little bit more muted. Well, I mean, it wasn't as expressive as I wanted, but the electricity was still there. I gave it 90 points. Let's take a look. Oh, the Sin Banderas, Yakima Valley, only 3 barrels produced yesterday. It finished at 90 plus points. I gave it 90, still showing quite similarly, although it didn't improve. But after 2 days, it stayed pretty solid. So, hey, that's pretty nice. Okay, and before I reveal the last one, make sure you subscribe, like this video, leave a comment for the YouTube gods, and stick around because I'm going to show the comparison of how these wines ranked against each other 2 days ago versus now. All right, top one. I have this at 91 plus points, and it's a German wine. Doesn't surprise me. This is the Von Vinning Forster Riesling 2021. Yesterday I had it at 92 plus. Today 91 plus. I think it's still showing really nice 1 point variance. Not a big deal. I'm actually pretty disappointed because this tasting showed the exact opposite of what I was trying to show. So here's how the wine showed today. The German wine, the Von Vinning, was on top, 91 plus points. No surprise here. Let's flip around and see what the order was 2 days ago. And here's the order from 2 days ago. The Von Vinning obviously was on top still. I think the only wine that kind of disappointed me a little bit today was the Sleight of Hand. It showed a little bit better 2 days ago. I thought this would prove my point and they would all show better, but I guess that's how tastings go sometimes. So here's the question. Did the wines change or did my neurology change? So tell me, how long do you think wine can last after you open it? Leave it in the comments below. Thanks a lot. This didn't turn out how I was expecting, but I'll see you soon.